Bathing suits were really hot. He always managed to make the covers with all the most beautiful women. He had Cheryl Tiegs had done one on a cover, and obviously Sports Illustrated and everybody loved his look. He would do really, really hot bathing suits. He would take it and do asymmetrical. He did several bathing suits on me where it was cut asymmetrically, and he would tie it and wrap it to enhance the body, but also to make you feel comfortable in it, because he always felt that if a woman could feel comfortable, she'd feel even more sexy and glamorous and fun and have a better time, because she wouldn't really have to worry. She just knew she looked great. The bathing suits were part of his draping ability, because a lot of it was little ties and little details in there that most bathing suit manufacturers wouldn't even have. We also did a lot of the evening gowns, had wonderful draping. I mean, it was just phenomenal, the amount that gave the woman the shape, but sort of it hid some of the big problems that women have in their body shape. You know. Halston cashmeres truly are one of a kind, and there's something that he took it really from. I like to wear very casual clothes, and a lot of his models love to wear casual clothes. He took the concept from a lot of his sweaters, put them on me, and created that ample, well-cut cashmere jacket. Do in cashmere. There's all very casual shapes. It's basically sportswear, sort of bathing suit tops and things like that, that had a very clean cut, gave the body a great shape, and really it was very, very easy to wear, because in this one we have a nice little long cardigan, which is just a simple cardigan, long coat, which gives a very wonderful, elegant look once it's on the body. But again, he'd come up with these luscious colors and shapes and things, and they're always very, very elegant on the body. And the biggest thing was whether or not you had gained or lost weight, you could still wear them all the time. So that's it. I mean, it's like you pull this and then you tie it in the back, and then it shears in here, and then you take it around the bust line, and then you wrap it around this way, and then you tie it in front, and it just gives the body this beautiful hourglass shape, and it just looks so feminine. Yet if you gain a little weight, it doesn't show.
Oh, really?
Because it adjusts.
Wow.
That's why he was always like thinking, like all his women, little, 5 pounds makes a difference. So he'd always have it cut in a certain way that would sort of give you that luxury in there. So, and then we have the satin coats. Satin coats were the cocoon look that sort of was worn very casually but very elegantly over your cashmeres or your black velvets, and all the dresses were very, very simple. But it's all cut on the bias, beautiful collar shapes that went down, the seaming on it, the cuffs, the finishing on the cuffs, everything was beautifully done. I mean, there's no question that and it would always last so long. It was always that timeless look with those incredible colors that just, your face just glowed from the look, and you didn't really have to wear jewelry. Elsa was the one who did some beautiful pieces with Halston, but the pieces stand so much on their own that it was really, they're timeless. Everything that you see, you could wear it today, and people would say, "Where'd you get it from?" I want one. Halston was a person with great vision. He would see things in a very psychic way, where he would virtually could see how things would evolve and how Halston Enterprises would evolve, how the business would build and grow. He also saw the looks and the images in a way where he very clearly said, we're going to become very famous. We're going to become on a level that has never, ever been done before. The reason why he created his Halstonettes, when we went to China, we were the second design group ever to go to China. Cardin was the first, and when we went to China, it was in a spectacular way. It was fabulous. But he had the vision for this. He always had the clarity and I think, the energy to sort of see things in a very precise way and to follow through immediately. That he had contracted AIDS. He was a very proud man, and he realized he started that he did not want to be in the New York scene, and that he needed to go back, and he went to Santa Monica to be with his brother and sister and the rest of his family out there. And it was kept very, very low-key that Halston had contracted AIDS. The unfortunate part, which I think hurt so many of his friends and people that adored him and respected him, was that he died so young. Like a lot of my friends. He had so much to offer, and part of it was the fact that the AIDS took him away too soon. And that's what happens. But I think part of it was that he had left such a strong impression, and when he wasn't there, you really miss him. And I think it's at this point in time, I can look at designers and like Tom Ford and say, "Wow, thank you, Tom. You're great," because he will be the new Halston. He has the respect and the energy and the drive and the taste. But you look at these designers nowadays, and you can see the influence in so many of their clothes. Michael Kors loved him. And he could see in there what Halston had a vision for, which because he died, someone else has to take it on. And the look, when you have a vision like that, it can expand and grow, even without him, because he's not here anymore. And I think that part of it is the fact that women loved this image so much, and nowadays it can be growing again and blossoming, and it's great to see. It gives you a real happy feeling that look and that image that he was the first one to create can now really grow.